The termination letter was already printed when my wife looked at me. Not anger, not guilt, relief. The conference room smelled like polished wood and quiet executions. Her secretary stood beside her, too close, hands folded, eyes steady. The same eyes I'd argued with 5 minutes earlier. The same voice that had corrected me in front of the board like I was an intern who'd missed a comma. She didn't raise her voice. "Security will escort you out." That was it. No explanation, no discussion, no marriage. The word "terminated" echoed as I stood, the room tilting slightly, like my mind had slipped a gear. I caught my reflection in the glass wall, composed, jaw locked, eyes empty. A man being erased in real time. As I left, the secretary didn't look away. He smiled. Later, under fluorescent gym lights, sweat dripping down my spine, my phone buzzed. A luxury sedan rolled in beside me, silent as a thought. The window slid down. A man I recognized from magazines leaned out. He didn't introduce himself. He whispered, "Trust me," and drove away. I replayed the meeting in fragments. Her hand never trembled. His confidence was rehearsed. At home, her closet was lighter, subtle, strategic. A second toothbrush appeared, blue, tucked behind the sink like an afterthought that forgot to hide. I told myself it meant nothing. CEOs live chaotic lives. So do marriages built on ambition. But the silence between us had weight now. At night, she slept facing away, phone on her chest, locked, always locked. I remembered the way the secretary used her first name. No hesitation, no fear. Intimacy disguised as professionalism. I wasn't angry yet. I was cataloging. Every delayed reply, every unexplained trip, every smile that didn't reach her eyes. Betrayal doesn't announce itself, it leaks. I became invisible on purpose. I pulled phone records through an old compliance contact. Clean, too clean. Burner numbers routed through encrypted services. Expensive mistakes made by someone who thought himself untouchable. I watched them at company events I was no longer invited to, from afar. Body language is honest when people think they've won. His hand at her lower back, her pause before stepping away. I ran financials late at night, tracing shell investments linked to him, then to her. My company, my frameworks, my ideas, rebranded. The multimillionaire's whisper returned to me like a dare. I reached out. He answered immediately. The evidence arrived in a single folder: affair timelines, corporate theft, a succession plan drafted months before my firing, with his name highlighted. There was even a clause: spousal removal contingency. I invited her to coffee, neutral ground, public, safe. I slid the folder across the table. "Read," I said. Her face drained slowly, professionally. She looked at him across the cafe. He wasn't there. She whispered my name like a miscalculation. I didn't raise my voice. "I know," I said. "I've known." Her hands shook. Mine didn't. The board meeting was streamed live. She didn't know that when she walked in. Neither did he. The multimillionaire sat beside me this time, silent, smiling. I handed the board the same folder. Then I stood. "I designed the company's core systems," I said calmly, "including the fail-safes." Stock froze, accounts locked, authorities notified. He reached for her. She didn't take his hand. The room collapsed inward on them, careers ending quietly, precisely. I walked out while they argued behind me. I didn't look back. Weeks later, my phone stayed quiet. No apologies, no explanations. I didn't need them. I built something new with people who understood. Loyalty isn't a benefit, it's a foundation. Sometimes I think about her, not with pain, with distance. Betrayal taught me clarity. Love taught me restraint. Power taught me silence. And silence? Silence is where I finally won.